Just like solar panel, battery can also be connected in series, parallel, or both. In this video, I will explain each method, what it does, and when you should use it. If that's what you are looking for, you are on the right video. Let's dive in. Welcome to Radio Tech Channel. Series connection. Definition. Series connection means connecting the positive terminal of one battery to the negative terminal of the next battery. So the last three terminals becomes your output. Note that in series, the voltage add up, but the current, amps per hour, capacity stay the same. Let's do some calculations and connections. This battery that you are seeing is 12 volts, 100 amps. And when we add both of it together, it's going to give us 24 volts, 100 amps because we add it together in series. And what happened is our voltage add up. 24 volts, 12 plus 12, 24 volts. But our current remained the same, 100 amps. Let's do the connection. We are going to connect the positive terminal to the negative terminal. And these remaining two terminals, both positive and the negative, are going to serve our inverter. So that's our output. And let's talk about the parallel connections. Definition. Parallel connection means joining all positive terminal together and all negative terminal of a battery together. The output comes from the combined point, both the positive and the negative that you have connected. That's where you are going to take your output. Note that in parallel, the voltage stayed the same, but the current, amps per hour, capacity add up. Let's do the calculations and connections. When we had these two batteries in parallel, it's going to give us 12 volts, 200 amps. You will notice that the voltage was kept the same, but the currents were added up. So that's why we have 200 amps, 12 volts. And how are you going to do the connection? You are going to connect the positive to the positive and negative to the negative. It's as simple as that. You can take your output that will serve your inverter from each one of them. So we are taking it from this front. And now let's talk about the series parallel. Definition. Series parallel connection is when batteries first connected in series pair, and then those pairs are connected in parallel. This is useful when you have 4 batteries or more. Note that series parallel balance both voltage and current. Think of it like forming a team. 2 batteries in series make one team, and then you join these 2 teams together in parallel. Let's do the calculations and connections. Like this is the first team and this is the second team. And the first team, when we add them together, we are going to have 24 volts, 100 amps because we add them together in series. And we are going to do the same thing for the second team. This is the second team, 24 volts, 100 amps. So when we now add these 2 teams together in parallel, we are going to have 24 volts. The voltage is going to remain the same, but our amps is going to add up 200 amps. And now are you going to do this connection? We are connecting in series. First, we are going to connect the positive to the negative. And then we are going to do the same thing for the second team, positive to the negative. Now we want to connect it in parallel. Down here we have the positive remain. We are going to connect this positive together. And as you can see, that's parallel connection. And we are going to do the same thing for the negative. And with this, we are through with our connections. I'm sure you have learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe.